Next fight we're gonna look at Jack Shore versus Makwan Amirkhani. I believe this would be a good fight. I believe this would be a good fight. Um, Amirkhani is looking for takedowns. I mean, it is as simple as that. He is trying to take you down and take you down and take you down and wear on your gas tank and finish you on the ground. Um, he was, he's lost two of his. I think he's lost three of his last four fights, but for sure he's lost two of his last three fights. Watch the Lerone Murphy fight because you know two of those fighters are on his card. He was doing a good job against Lerone Murphy. Clearly won the first round. Was took him down multiple times. Was dragging him down. Wore on him. But when you consistently have the same game plan over and over, and you don't mix up um, the diversity in your approach, really good fighters are going to make those adjustments. Really good fighters are going to notice your tendencies and notice um, in the fight what you like to do. And if you consistently do the same thing over and over, they're going to make those adjustments. And I see my glasses reflection. I didn't know that was bad. And they're going to make the adjustment to what you're doing. And that's exactly what Lerone Murphy did. Amirkhani shot as he consistently was doing throughout the first round into the second round of that fight, and get caught with a knee. Get caught with a knee, lights out, game over. Um, I think in this fight for Amirkhani to win, he gets Jack Shore to the ground. He has to hold him there. If it was last week watching um, the main event, Peter Yan lose his fight, and Wallace Wheatley consistently take him down, take him down, take him down with that many attempts. You know, Wallace Wheatley was doing a great job of, you know, mixing in his entries or, catching Peter Yan with enough shots that he had to value what was going on the feet. Because if you just sat there and was trying to time up the knee, you catching a shot straight to the face. He did a really good job of that. And I think Amirkhani is going to have some portion of that in his game to win this fight because Jack Shore has good takedown defense. Jack Shore is really good at getting back to his feet. And once he gets back to his feet, he's a really good striker. Jack Shore, who in his last fight suffered his first defeat, and I don't want to say it was against a similar fighter, but in a sense, Ricky Simone is way more dangerous on the feet than Amir Khan, and I think he's a lot quicker. Um, that's what happened to Jack Shore. Jack Shore ran into someone in Ricky Simone who just had a lot of speed, had a lot of diversity in his game. He was able to mix it up with him on the feet and also take him down. And that's what I mean. That's that's what led to the fight in the sequence. Jack Shore was more worried about the takedowns. Jack Shore, Jack Shore. Ricky Simone dropped him with a shot over the top. Jack Shore went to the ground and he was able to submit him because there was so much diversity in his game. There was so much that you had to worry about. You trying to, you know, make these decisions of should I defend the strikes on the feet, should I defend the takedowns, and you overload the system and you're able to catch him. So what Amir Khan has to do in this fight. But in my opinion, Jack Shore fighting in this arena, fighting in front of this crowd is going to be extremely motivated, extremely upset about the last loss that he suffered, and now knowing he's going against an opponent who's going to continue to try to take him down again, he's going to be well prepared. He's going to be well prepared, and I think that in this fight, he's going to want to be more of the aggressor. He's not going to want to be on his heels, let his opponent dictate the fight, dictate the terms that the fight are happening on. And I think that he's going to press the action a little bit more. He's going to press the action and he's going to show that he is still one of the elite fighters in this division. That loss, minor setback. It happens. He was going against Ricky Simone, who's a top 10 fighter in his division. And when you get the best against the best, sometimes that's going to happen. Somebody has to lose. Unfortunately, he got caught with a shot against a really good fighter, got dropped. But I think he's going to learn from that. I think that was a learning experience. He was riding high. There was a lot of momentum behind him. It was a strong push for him. I believe he was the favorite in that fight. Like, people thought that he was going to beat Ricky Simon. It didn't happen, but I believe that's one he's going to want to get back. I believe that's one he can get back because he's that good of a fighter. He's that well rounded, and I think that he's still young. He's young, and this is the perfect bounce back fight for him. Defend those takedowns and be the aggressor. He cannot be on his heels. He cannot let Amirkhani constantly dictate the terms that this fight is happening. He has to be the one to impose his will on this fight, and I believe that he will.